Yo,
What
yo.
what's good, man? MBS Central, MBS Universe. We are back at it again. I'm your boy Keo. I got my guy, the Bar God, with me.
Yo. What's the deal? What's the deal, man?
Yo, so we haven't been doing as many shows as we normally would do. Me and Danny going through a couple changes ourselves. Danny got a lot of battles that he's preparing for, so we'll get back to a regular program shortly. But how you been, man? What's good with you?
Nah, man, I'm chilling, man. We're getting ready for Houston. Houston this
Mm,
weekend. Yeah, they got a dope crowd. Shout out to Chilla, Kenny, TBL, the whole staff. I feel like the Apollo card is probably one of the best cards you could ever see on paper, especially when it comes to just straight great matchups and penmanship. So
well, wait a minute. You've been on some mega cards, man. How does this rank to all these big cards you've been able to be a
This
part of?
this I mean this one probably the most special because a lot of my homeboys are on it. A lot of my friends that I've made in the culture throughout the years, from Ilmac to Real Sick, Pass, Hansel, Geechee, Nitty, what I'm saying, 40 bars, Jazz. It's like Daylight, Nitty, all of my homeboys, homegirls is on this card. So it's probably gonna be my favorite one. You know what I'm saying? To participate in, Quest for Cody Marv one, Legends. This is like legends all over the card. And
Mm,
even the people that are on the come up are definitely making waves right now in the culture.
mhm.
So this is probably the best one for me.
Yeah, your boy Averb said this is the card where all the writers are on.
Yeah, for sure. When you got Verb, Chilla, you know what I'm saying? You got A Ward, you got Twerk, you got myself, you got Nitty, Daylight, it's Pass, it's Eunice, it's so many writers on one card. I've never really seen this before. Like
And
I
and
can't, I
you
can't, I can't think of just off the top of my head a card that had more writers on one card, and it's 2 days of battle. So
and you can't forget about the ladies also, man.
yeah, you got Casey J, you got J Love, you got 40 bars, you got me,
Official,
you got official, you got Miss Hustle.
Chirac.
Yeah, so I mean, when you look at the dynamics this card has, it got the legends. They got people that are on the come up from Chirac to Hansel to Capo Bravado. Then they got the women on the card. They got the best pins in the entire culture on the card. It's got a little bit of everything. You got the stars from Hollow to Don to Charlie Clips. It's like I can't think of something that the card is missing. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like, what element does this card not have?
um Tay Rock.
Well, you know what? I tell you what, man. Rock just won the Cody, so he probably deserve a day off to where he could just be a fan. You know what I'm saying? He don't necessarily got to be on every single card, but just the fact that we have so many names on this card, it's like even if we don't have every single one, it's not hurting this card to not
and
have certain people.
and the day before that, Houston Barcode, they got a mega event also, headlined by Fonz and the hometown Lady J.
Yeah, man. So like Houston is just in for a crazy weekend of bars. So I just hope people have got their rest. They got comfortable shoes because you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be around. And then there's 3 days of battle. So if you got Houston Barcode, which I think is on Friday, then you got day one of Apollo on Saturday, day two on Sunday. It's over 20 something battles, probably
Hmm.
down to close to 30, man, when you look at both cards. And then Houston Barcode. I don't know how many battles they got on there, but this is definitely going to be one of the biggest weekends in Houston battle rap history. So we just all got to get out there and make history.
Okay, so they got a total of I think they got a total of 20 battles combined with this 2-day event. So let's get straight to it, man. What you rate this card from 1 to 10?
Well, I mean, it could be a 10. Right now, I mean, on paper, it's like 9.5. You know, I think when you look at the battles and the names on the card, and that's one thing. I think really what's gonna determine how great this card is the actual battles themselves. Like, what's the outcome? You know, and I do think in the format that they're doing it, you're gonna get pretty much the best of every battle rapper because a lot of the battles are 90-second rounds with a 2-minute cap. So there's not a lot of time to be rapping filler, and you know, I feel like everybody got to get to those bars immediately, as fast as possible, and it's gonna test everybody and see like, can I really go bar for bar in this timed format? You know, and I know the main event battles are 3 minutes and more, but the rest of so it should go by smoothly, and I feel like everybody's gonna come with their A game for this one. No, I don't think
Yeah.
nobody's gonna play just because of the magnitude of the card and the names that are on the card. It's like, what did you do in your battle to stand out? Why is everybody talking about your battle? Because you could easily get drowned out with all the. Of course, you got daylight, and Ron Midi is gonna be like incredible, real sick, and Ilmac, and just so many battles. Like, it's like, wow.
So the event's gonna be shot by Ruin Your Day Avocado. It's also gonna be available on Rap Grid. I know the pay-per-view is $75. I think it's definitely worth it. I give it a 9 though. I think it's a definitely 9. But it's different. I want to see how the results turn out on these battles though. Um, 2-day event. Which day is better to you, man? Day
Let
one or
me
day
see.
two?
I gotta look at it. I gotta look at the card in front of me, but I don't think I don't really think we can really know that until the battles happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna find a card right here, but it's like it's tough to call, man, because
Well,
there's
well,
dope battles on every card. I mean,
well.
on each day.
I'll tell you myself. It's definitely day two because it has the main event that everybody's looking forward to see. You get Daylight and Rum Nitty at the Clash. Huge clash. You got Ilmac and Real Sick looking forward to see. Jones and Verb. I know that's going to be entertaining. You got a female battle with Official and Chirac.
Yeah,
You're
that's gonna
on
be
there
fire.
also on day
Yeah,
two.
yeah, on day 2. Yeah, me and Quest, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would choose day two. Day one definitely got some mega matchups also, but I'm rolling with day two. I think day two definitely got the better card for me.
All right. Okay. Well, hey man, I definitely am looking forward to these battles as a fan. So I get to just go and enjoy day one as a fan. You know, I'll be probably
Well,
getting interviews and getting behind the scenes footage. And
yeah,
then, on day two, it'll be a work day. Once me and Quest get off stage, we right back into fan mode because we trying to see this Daylight and Rum Nitty, man. Like, I would have been here anyway. If even if I wasn't on the card, I was coming to Houston to see my 2 favorite battle rappers go head up. You know what I'm saying?
okay. All right. With that being said, let's get straight to these predictions, man. We're gonna start things off with day one, going on the bottom of the card from what I see from this lineup. Capo Bravado versus Snake Eyes, man.
Yeah, they've been talking crazy on the Twitter Spaces. They talking real crazy, reckless. You know how Snake Eyes give it up. He talks his shit. But one thing about Snake Eyes, he really means what he's for your. Capo's definitely one of the emerging stars. Man, this is hard. I don't know, man. This is tough to call. And you know, Snake Eyes feels like I pick against him every battle. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you're always fighting some of the top quality competition out there, and Capo was learning every battle. I do feel like Snake Eyes just got crazy against Rum Nitty. He went to work. He went to work on the no cut card. So I mean, honestly, this one could be a 2-1 either way.
You don't got a winner?
Oh man, I actually want to edge Capo. I want to edge Capo in this one, but it's like every time it seems like a lot of times when I pick against Snake Eyes, he pull out a victory. But I think I will edge Capo. You know, I do feel like he got rebuttals, probably a little more entertaining. He's crafty with the bars, and he can get aggressive with Snake Eyes as well. So I seen him say, "I'm about to make a snakeskin belt." And somebody's about to, I'm passing out a snakeskin belt in Houston. So he's coming for the kill. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I got Capo too. You know, people probably gonna think my pick is biased because my relationship with Capo. But I just think he's better overall. I don't know, man. When it comes to Snake Eyes, he just don't win his battles when I pick it, and I tend to be right. Capo trajectory has gone up. He's one of the best guys from this new class, and Capo's more than just promo now, man. He actually could rap and entertain, perform. I'm taking Capo, and Houston's kind of like Capo's like hometown also. So I'm rolling Capo in this one, and I'm gonna say 2-1 clear. I'm taking Capo.
Okay, 2-1. Damn, clear. I won't go clear. I will say edge. I do think it's gonna be a closer battle. But yeah, I got Capo.
All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, the ladies, huh? KCJ versus J Love.
I'm biased, dog. I'm biased. Like, I don't know if people don't know, but I'm biased towards KCJ. It is what it is. Shout out to J Love. I got KCJ, man. And she's a beast. I remember first watching KCJ. I thought she had potential, and in comparison to like Official and Jazz, I never really felt like she was on the same level with them as far as the pen goes. But then as time went on, I'm started to notice she leveled up and damn near got to their level in terms of punching power, how fast she's getting to those bars. She definitely leveled up. I definitely got her winning this battle, man. She might get a perfect. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I hate AJ Love. Sorry. I'm biased anyway. So KCJ with a perfect, man.
There's two female battle rappers that I'm a huge fan of and that I definitely highly support. One's Hustle and one is KCJ. Obviously C3 also. But I think KCJ, she did have a rough.
Hold up.
Casey had a rough battle against Charlie Clips, kind of rusty. I kind of felt like that was going to happen. I think this time, I think she's going to, be the KCJ, and she's home, man. And you know how I feel at home.
Yeah, when you at home, it's like you definitely got to get the win, man. And her being at home, her being comfortable at home, like it's definitely, man.
And with all due respect, I got KCJ all 3 rounds in this battle.
Perfect. Perfect, man. I got her with a perfect as well. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
J Love, prove us wrong, J Love. Prove us wrong. Prove us wrong. I will come back on here in a recap. And if you won the battle, we definitely gonna say you beat KCJ if that's what goes down. As of right now, with the crystal ball, I'm going KCJ 3-0.
Me too. Okay, this next battle is interesting. We got Loso versus J2.
That's tough. I mean, J2 be having bars, man. I battled the man twice. I know he's got crazy bars. Loso's energy, his performance, and his breakdown. It's like interesting. I feel like Loso will have to let more like be a little more evil this battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think this is the battle where the Christian bars and you might you might you know what I'm saying? Take the gloves off. Take the gloves off. Because J2 definitely is coming in there to punch. He's super creative. He can be aggressive. I don't know what depths Loso will actually go to win the battle. I don't know if he's gonna get out of character and go into, J2's lifestyle. I don't know if that's like a contradiction. I don't know. Man. But Loso is so, man, he's so witty, and he definitely know how to perform well in front of that Houston crowd. I remember Loso, I think it was Loso versus Scotty. Man, Loso be going crazy in Houston, man. I might go Loso 2-1.
I'm going with Loso also in this battle, though. I think J2 is very dangerous in this battle. He's been on a killing spree as of late, though, man. Loso, I think what makes it scary because we haven't seen him battle in a lot of cards lately. I know it's early in the year, but when Loso has a lot of time in his hands, he has more time to prepare. But this is a dangerous J2 that he's dealing with, though, man. I would be worried, though. But I gotta roll with Loso in this battle. All right, Chef Trez versus Lou Castro. What's up?
Lou Castro again. A real entertainer, a very, I think, underrated performer. He's slick. He's getting better as far as those bars go. He's getting better. However, however, man, this man Chef Trez has been in the top 5 of Cody list for the last couple of years. Obviously, I seen him just post like he's in a 200 battle club, and he's still giving you dope material, dope performance. I remember at one point in his career, there was like Chef Trez, he's just up there rapping lazy, and he's like, now whatever health problems he was going through back then, he may still be going through them, but now he's learned how to like fight through that shit or perform with whatever he was going through. And now he's like, it's like a unleashed Trez. It's like now nothing's holding him back, because I do feel like what he was going physically, what he was going through is no longer holding him back. And now he's just, man. And then you got to think about his rebuttal ability can change the tide of a battle within a split second, man. Chef Trez is different, man. I got Trez. Trez 2-1. Should be a 2-1 for Trez, man, for sure.
Chef Trez was ranked number 1 on the MBS Power Rankings for last month. Man, he battled twice on one card. He had the K Venom battle also. I forgot another card that he was on. So Chef Trez has been cooking as of late, man, and I think he's gonna continue this. I think too much Chef Trez in this battle, just too much punching. The rebuttals, the freestyles. I think it's just gonna be too much for Lou. Lou, I think for me, I feel like he kind of struggle with battle rappers who actually that could really punch good. Like you seen what happened with with the Clips battle when he battled Clips, he kind of struggled in that battle, and then that's another guy that actually freestyles and rebuttals also. So I'm rolling with Chef Trez in this one. I think this is going to be a 2-1 battle, though. I got Trez. All right, let's go to our next battle. EFB's in the building. Miss Hustle. Real deal.
Damn, man. Miss Hustle just had a great showing, too. With a Hitman, and now she's right back outside. Real deal, obviously a legend in the game, champion. You know what I mean? This man is very witty. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know how they're gonna approach this battle. I feel like Miss Hustle is about to hit you with a bunch of flips, some name flips, some witty punchlines. Her aggression. I don't know what way Real Deal is gonna approach this battle, which could be that's the scary part because like he might I don't know, man. Damn, both of them are very very tough, man. This is I'm EFB. I'm EFB, man. I'm going to Edge Hustle as far as performance, her aggression, her back-to-back punching power, haymaker ability. Yeah, I got to go with Hustle.
I don't know if this matters. This is actually the first white rapper Miss Hustle's ever went up against. And,
I don't think it matter. Because I don't think you can. I don't think
but
you can
is
like
she gonna
white boy him. Like you can't really
is she
white
gonna
boy
use
really.
that? Is she gonna use that white boy angle?
I don't think so.
Because
I don't think so.
Miss Hustle lately, she tends to been sticking to these angles lately. I don't think she is gonna do that. I think you're gonna see the hustle that the vintage hustle that we're normally gonna get. Um, Back to back weeks, she's battling, man. This is the first time I seen Hustle do something like this with a amazing performance this last weekend, and she's back outside once again. I'm taking Miss Hustle in this battle though, man. Yeah, I got Hustle. I'm taking Hustle 2-1 in this battle.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Wait a minute. Oh wait, we missed the battle. Okay. Well, I'll get to it right now. Pass versus Eunice.
That's tough, man. Eunice is trying to prove like I am here. I'm one of y'all now. Stop putting me in the up and coming and one of the new gunners. Like, no, I'm up here with the rest of y'all. I feel like he's definitely going for that type of moment with this battle. Pass, obviously super crafty, one of the best rappers we have in this culture. I want to see if Eunice can rap with Pass. I don't know. I don't think Eunice can rap. Don't get me wrong. And Eunice and his Eunice punching power, I think, is a little more heavy than Pass.
Mhm.
I don't think Eunice can rap better than Pass, man. For the amount of lyricists that is on his card, like we listening. We all listening to one another, seeing what we came up with. I feel like Pass is gonna really go crazy in Houston, man. I can't bet against my brother, man. So it's West Coast all day anyway, man. Shit. Pass 2-1. 2-1. Off rapping ability. Now, I don't know what type of setups and haymakers Eunice is gonna have for him, but he definitely gonna have some room shakers, which easily could win him the battle. He could win this battle for sure. But I can't just say like Eunice is gonna walk in there and beat Pass. Like Pass is like some type of walkover battle rap. This is a legend for a reason. Give him the respect that he's due. Pass 2-1.
Yeah, this is a huge test for Eunice, man. He's been going against the top riders as of late, though. He's had who he had? He had JC, he had Rum Nitty. Now he's gonna have to deal with somebody like Pass down in the West, man. And Pass, he's somebody that could actually rap. Like I don't know if he could out rap. Eunice could out rap Pass, man. And I'm West Coast biased also. I'm going with Pass in this battle.
Hey, listen. Eunice might see this like, oh, see, that's not no professional analysis. Because y'all just both from the West, so y'all automatically got. But it has, even though it is a West Coast bias there, just realistically, it's not too many people that can really out rap Pass. It's called battle rap. It's not called battle punchline. It's not called battle haymaker. It's called battle rap, and rapping entails the actual art of being able to put together those rhymes, those sequences, those cadences, ways of flipping words and using words and manipulating the English language in a way that the average rapper can't. And Pass is one of the highest level rappers, and I don't think all the time. I don't think he get his flowers the way he deserve all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think
I
he's just a walkover. Like,
I think the reason why I got past is because he could actually rap. Like he's one of the best rappers out there. That's actually one of Susur's favorite battle rappers. Um, and I think the venue and the crowd is going to be different though. So I think this is the biggest crowd Eunice is going to be dealing with. So I want to see how he actually handles it with a big stage like this, because the last couple battles, it's was at where the URL was at with Rum Nitty and JC. This is a bigger platform, more eyes, and it's not just URL fans. This is actually battle rap fans. This is not just the
yeah,
URL. So
yeah. This ain't the URL. This is all the fans. I really feel like the fans of the actual craft is gonna come out and support this one. So
yeah.
yeah, pass 2-1, man.
All right, let's go to the next one, man. This is an interesting one. You got Charlie Clips versus Mike P.
Oh yeah, I know Mike P wanted this battle for a minute too, man. I do feel like Mike P is more. I think this battle means more to Mike P than it means the Clips. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how far that gap might be, but I got Mike P, bro. And I know Charlie Clips is
What?
entertaining. I know Charlie Clips could entertain the crowd. You could go in there, but I do know it's because it's always what Clips is going to show up if you're going to go in there and freestyle for 90 seconds. That's not going to beat Mike P. That is not. Like, you're not going to beat Mike P. You just freestyle. You might can steal around with a moment, some laughs. You can rebuttal some shit, but that's like you need 3 well-crafted rounds for Mike P, man. And I got Mike P. 2-1.
Well, we finally disagree on the battle. We've been agreeing on every single battle lately. So I'm taking Clips in this battle, though, man.
Oh shit!
I I think as big as this card is, I think Clips is gonna come with 3 rounds though, and I just think the rebuttals that Clips gonna have for Mike P, he's gonna cater to the crowd. He's gonna get the crazy reaction, and I think just he's gonna have a huge momentum once Clips hits that haymaker. Um, and I got Clips in this battle. I'm taking Clips 2-1. I think Mike P will get. I think it's gonna be a debatable battle though. I think it's gonna be close, but I'm gonna say Clips.
I'm going Mike P and Clips. I mean, they both my bros, man. You know, because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where Clips' mindset is for this battle. So
Speaking
I do feel like Mike P would want to win this battle.
speaking of your bro, Geechee Gotti will be battling somebody that you just recently battled, 40 Bars.
40 and Geechee. I mean, 40, yeah, 40 and Geechee. So, man. And I saw somebody say, Geechee's kind of turned into like the Charlie Clips 2.0, where, certain battles, he probably go in there and give you one good round, and the other 2, he's kind of freestyling and, just coasting through the battle. I don't really think he's gonna do that with 40 Bars. And 40 is dangerous. Like 40 is definitely dangerous. Her pen is slick. I battled both of them. I will say Geechee definitely hits harder. When those Geechee punches land, they hurt. You know what I'm saying? 40 very intricate, and this is a card for the writers. I feel like she's gonna probably definitely aim to outright him. But then I like Geechee is so good with those angles and those vicious moments where you remember him versus KCJ. Like Geechee he's different. But does Geechee give you 3 crazy rounds, and does 40 give you 3 clean rounds? It's like, so it's kind of there's always the asterisk there. To be fair, for both parties, 40 give you 3 clean rounds, it's very, very tough to beat her. Geechee give you 3 serious rounds, it's tough to beat him. So I mean, honestly, this could be one of those toss-up battles. It might come down to who wants it more. If I had to bet money on it, I'm always going with the house, bro. I gotta go with the house. I gotta go Geechee Gotti because he don't want to go way to Houston like and go in there and lose his battle and don't care. Like he wants to whoop the hell out of her.
I wonder if Geechee's having a after party mansion party.
Probably so. That's what I'm saying. Like he out there hustling. He bringing the EFG. He bringing the pre-rolls. He bringing the hoodies. He, you know what I'm saying? He out there hustling, man. He you know, Geechee's an entertainer, man. He's become that.
So one thing as long as we've been doing this show, I've never picked against Geechee Gotti. And I'm not going to. That's one battle rapper.
That's funny, man.
That's one battle rapper I do not go against for some reason. He has no remorse for you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Those vicious moments where he'll go there. You know, he don't care. Super disrespect.
If he's willing to get disrespectful towards Miss Hustle, his own EFB member, and just throw everything out.
Yeah, so you know he don't care about 40 feelings at all. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine what he's gonna do. And I think Geechee, he's gonna show that, you know, he has a pen also, because it's called Every Fucking Bar for a reason.
Yeah, so, every bar. Every fucking bar.
I got Geechee 2-1. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like 40 might have like a little turbulence in one of her rounds. And, you know, I think
maybe I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully, she's there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
with a card with this big much of a magnitude that it has already. I don't know, man. I like Geechee though in this battle. Just the personal, disrespectful. He could freestyle also, and just like the believability Geechee has though, man. Like I believe what he's saying. So
that definitely carries a lot of weight, especially I think it'll work. His believability will work, especially standing in front of 40 bars who may not be as aggressive as he is. She's in there spitting her multi-layered schemes and things of that nature. From a hip-hop standpoint, yes, she is doing her job, but from the aesthetics of it, it's gonna look like this man is barking on her. But she ain't gonna just sit there and look like no little pretty princess and just let this dude bully her. Yeah, she's not gonna stand there like, oh, it's Geechee, I'm scared. Like, she's gonna be in his grill too. But man, that's a tough fight. That's a tough fight, man.
Marv 1 versus Arsenal.
Shout out to both of them. Shout out to Marv and Ars, man. I want to say, listen, man, me and Quest did it first. We was dropping diss tracks back and forth. I see Marv and Ars doing the same thing, and that's just the nature of real rappers. That's the nature of real MCs who really compete, and they're not getting paid for that. They're not getting no extra money for that. They just doing that out of a competitive spirit, and it's fun. It's dope. They're not really being disrespectful. They're just putting out some dope tracks. I'm going, damn, you know, even despite me battling Marv's partner, his homeboy Quest, it's almost like I'm going for Marv in this battle, man. And I rock with Marv and Arsenal heavy. They both the bros. I feel like Marv really wants this win more. I do. Not saying that Ars can't rap with Marv one, because Ars is obviously one of the better rappers in this culture as well. I think Marv is really, when it comes to the point, when we get to the punch, I think his punches are going to land harder. Marv 2-1.
I'm going to Arsenal 2-1 in this battle, man. I just like the disrespectful stuff, man. When it comes.
Okay, all right.
I think Marv, you know, he's gonna be clever. He's gonna be punching. I just think Arsenal, he's gonna have the disrespectful stuff. the angling. He could punch also, and he could real talk you like ours could rap though, man. Like when I think about rappers rap, like Pass and Arsenal is one of them too.
Right, for sure, for sure.
And I'm taking ours too one in this battle. Co-main event time, man. New Jersey Twerk. Oh baby versus A Ward.
Oh man, this is so tough, man. It's listen. I'm gonna say this, man. When Twerk is locked in, I don't really feel like just maybe 3 or 4 people in the world that could beat him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only it's very few people that can beat this man when he's on 100. Um, it's tough, man. And and like he said that he had his material for A Ward done before he actually got his Vixen material done. So I don't really see him slipping up at all in this battle. I don't see that walking haymaker. A Ward, very, very smart, very tough, can rap different pockets, can freestyle, rebuttal. And I'm pretty sure Twerk might go ahead and rebuttal as well. That's why he wanted to get his material done sooner so he can have it locked in. So now he can like take a chance and freestyle some stuff with A Ward. My mind is saying, like Twerk 2-1, man. Twerk 2-1. But I need A Ward to win. Like I need A Ward because I feel like by the end of this year, with me and Twerk both going for that last Cody, I think maybe Trez and A Ward and Easy to Block Captain, a few others, even Verb, even put Verb name in that Cody. I feel like like Twerk is my number one person that I'm afraid of, or that's my main concern is that's my competition this year is Twerk. So I need A Ward to win. You know what I mean? Like, I want A Ward to win this battle, man. But it's tough to beat New Jersey Twerk on any platform, on any level, big room, small room. One of the best performers. One of probably the Haymaker King. He might be the battle raps all-time Haymaker King. Slick pen, super witty, super believable. A Ward knows what he's up against, and he's always 100% prepared. He can improvise right on the spot if he has to. It's tough to beat A Ward, man. This is probably going to be in the talks of battle of the year. But I need A Ward. Let's go A Ward 2-1, man.
I think A Ward is gonna shock the world and beat New Jersey Twerk in this battle. Something tells me this is about to happen though. I know the culture is gonna say New Jersey Twerk, because how electrifying and how he could just shake the room off of one bar. A Word can do the exactly same thing. A Word as good as a writer. He could rebuttal, he could freestyle, he could angle, he could do all of that. He could do all things a complete battle rapper can do. But I just think that from what we seen last week, Vixen just showed that New Jersey Twerk can be beat because Twerk was on his A game.
Yeah, man, she won.
And Vixen showed that she can, that Twerk can beat him. That he can be
he
beat.
can be beaten. Yeah, for sure. I think if I mean honestly, well, if I feel like if he doesn't choke in that third, he has a chance to win in the battle. But once that happened, is like because I feel like she got the second round, she edged that one, and then he chokes the third, and he even said she won. So it's weird. I'm not debating him. You know what I mean? He can be beat. It's like on Rocky 4 when Rocky made Drago bleed. And it was like, you see, he's not a machine. He's not a machine. He's a man. Like, yeah, Twerk and bleed.
A Ward did beat Vixen too on a big stage. I'm taking A Ward in this battle 2-1.
Okay.
It's gonna be close though. You're right. It's gonna be one of the best battles of the year when it's all said and done. All right. Main event time. Hollow the Don versus Jazz the Rapper.
Uh, you know, Hollow is pretty much at his second home in Houston. He goes crazy. Houston loves Hollow, his unorthodox style. Jazz is such a brilliant tactician. I feel like she may even be a little more slick than Hollow. I mean, you've seen Hollow do master work when he broke down Charlie Clips. Like Hollow can break down anybody, but I think I got Jazz. Got Jazz.
Hollow was kind of upset because you know, he didn't like the fact that people said that Av beat him clear when they battled, and
He did. I thought he did.
Hollow said, "No, man, I want that battle." He
Well,
actually made a whole video.
Here's the thing. I when I watched it live, I had Av winning, and then when I go back and look at all the comments on the battles, like everybody kind of had Hollow winning. I was like,
but one thing I
did
don't
I miss
do
something?
though. But one thing I don't do though off of media when I watch a battle, I don't go off of the comments. I go off of my opinion because I know.
Yeah, I didn't change my opinion because I saw people saying a lot of people had Hollow, and I even told Hollow like, damn, like. You know, am I missing something here? Like, am I being EFD biased? But I thought Av won that battle.
I'll be honest with you though, man. I don't think this should be the main event for day 2 for day 1 for all due respect. I'm not excited about this battle. I'd rather see Twerk and A-Ward as the main event.
But I think out of respect for Hollow being, you know, pretty much from there, like that's his second home. It's like,
yeah,
how would he not be the main event in Houston? How would Twerk or A-Ward be main event in Houston?
Like Lil Wayne not performing at the Super Bowl in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, right?
But
I feel like, man, I wish Kendrick would have brought him out, man. Like I thought I was waiting on a moment where Kendrick's performing, and all of a sudden he brings out Wayne. You know, that would have just been the right thing to do. But water under the bridge, man.
I am taking Jazz in this battle 2-1. When I found out about this battle, I was like, okay, I already know the direction I was gonna go with. This is not the same Hollow, to be honest with you, man. I haven't seen a good Hollow. The last time I seen a good Hollow was Geechee Gotti. That was the closest that I've seen a good Hollow. And a lot of people have said Hollow hasn't been the same Hollow. Like
he hasn't been his top form in a minute, but I do feel like you're gonna get a good Hollow this battle. I just feel like he might be outwitted. I feel like he's gonna be outwitted. I feel like Jazz is gonna. She finds a way to win. Jazz don't lose. Like for real. If you say official and then I edge Nitty in the Jazz battle. Official beat Jazz. Outside of those, it's like how many clear? Like, who beat her?
Nobody.
She don't lose, bro. I mean,
she's 30 the champion of the year. Like what?
She 30 Tay-Rock. Yeah, she 30 Tay-Rock. He won Cody. So it's like, why couldn't she beat Hollow, who hasn't been in his top form?
You could even say Jazz 30, the last 2 champions. Not 30, but beat the last 2 champion of the years, Tay-Rock and a Big K. Went toe to toe against Geechee Gotti. Like Jazz don't lose, man. And I think this is an easy win for Jazz. I think Hollow will put up a fight, but it's not gonna be what people think, man. I'm letting people know that right now. It's not gonna be what people think. I think Jazz, she's the type she'll give you her 100% every time she battles. I'm taking Jazz. All right, let's go to day 2, man. And we're gonna get straight to it. The bottom of the card: Hansel versus Ace Amin.
Damn. Like I know Geechee basically saying Hansel was like the next guy from the West. He's that guy. You know, and I agree. I think Hansel has been in some good wars, got the experience. This I think will be his toughest challenge as of yet. This will be his toughest challenge, you know, for real. If Ace, I mean, is super clean this battle, it's tough to beat Ace, bro. I don't go against EFB. I don't go against the West. I do feel like this is gonna be Hansel's toughest match. So, oh man, to be honest, this is a toss up. I ain't gonna lie. This anybody can win this one. Anybody can win this one. You know what I'm saying? But I can't go. It's the West.
And
It's the
why
West
every
Coast.
time? Why every time Ace Armin battle? It's like I feel bad because I don't want people to think that I'm talking down on him, man. And I just think that Ace he hasn't been the same rapper since he battled Remnity on the URL. I just feel like he has been taking a huge dip as of late.
He
Last
been
time we
off the scene. I think he been taking time out in his personal life. I don't know. You know, I haven't spoke with
I
him
think
in a minute, but
I think
I
this is
don't
gonna
think that
be
has anything to do with his skill set.
and times when we do see him, Ace he choked against Capo. Like he choked more than a couple of times. Like I
Uh,
don't know.
yeah, and that might be like that's the thing. You know, like if he's clean, it could be a very tough fight for Hansel if Ace is clean. Um, like I said, man,
Hansel, shoot.
Hansel was that next guy, bro.
When was the last time Hansel actually lost a battle? He
He's
just
been
he,
he
he
was
just
going
went
crazy versus
real
uh
deal,
Justice. He beat who was that?
real deal. He battled real deal last week on Westworld.
And then wasn't he on the bags and bodies card?
Yeah,
The
he
it was like the West versus
yeah he 30 Yogi also.
they beat Yogi. He beat Yogi. Yeah, shout out to Yogi too. He did beat Yogi. He's going crazy, man.
Yeah, Hansel
He's taking
Hansel's
everything serious, man. I see a lot of discipline in Hansel. I see the dedication and discipline that it takes to be high level, and he has it. You know, Geechee recognizes it. So many people have saying, "Yo, Hansel's that guy." I believe Tay Rock said something about him, and you know, all the top guys are saying, "Yo, this dude Hansel." And you remember when we was doing our top 12 of the Crucible guy, I was like, "Yo, Hansel might really be him." I don't know if we put him at one. He might have been number one on our list, but it's for a reason.
no Capo was that Capo was that one.
Hansel was in the top three because I think we had
Yeah, he was
Cluds,
in the top three.
Nunes, and Hansel. Like that was the five, and then it's like,
Yeah,
but Hansel could be the dark horse. Like we might be sleeping on him. He
Hansel.
might actually be the best out of all of them.
Yeah,
There's that.
Hansel is consistent. He gives you his 100%, and he performs really well, though, man. I like Hansel over Ace in this battle 2-1. All right, let's go to the next one. Clone versus Elijah Straight.
Oh man, that's a lot of punches right there, man. I think Elijah gets to the bars faster. Clone is just super unique with his cadence, his flow, the way he sets his bars up. But I do think just punch after punch. But I think over in that short span of time, I'm gonna go Elijah Straight 2-1 in this time, the time frame. I think he'll be able to fire off more punches and probably land more, despite Clone probably landing the heavier punches. I think Clone's
Wow.
gonna land the heavier ones, but I think that Elijah's gonna outpoint him.
Wow, I'm going Elijah also, man. In this battle, I think Elijah, man, Elijah when when he's on these cards, man, Elijah makes the best out of it, though, man. He gives you his all, like he battles like his life is on the line, man. had one of the best battles of the year against Foots. He went to war with you, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
And
He's
then
battle tested.
yeah, man, I'm taking Elijah over Clone. I know Clone's gonna go in there punching. Um, Last battle we seen Clone was against Wusa. I actually had Wusa winning that battle. But I'm taking Elijah in this battle 2-1. I think this is a battle that people is gonna be sleeping on though. I think it's gonna be sleeping on just because of their names and compared to the other names that's on the card. I'm taking Elijah straight in this battle.
Yeah.
All
2
right.
1. 2 1.
We got XL versus Emerson Kennedy.
Damn, man. Listen, Emerson is my top 5 of all time, personal. So
Mm.
XL is my brother too, man. But friendships and alliances don't have any bearing on my decision. I just think EK is so crafty, man. So crafty, man. I got EK 2-1. He's in my I think he's one of the best, period. In my personal.
Well, he ain't in my top 5 of all time, but I do think that Emerson is one of the most overrated battle rappers of all time. Like for some reason though, like you look at if I blank out the person's name and I show you Emerson Kennedy's resume, you probably think, damn, this guy is the GOAT off of who he's battled.
Right.
It's just that Emerson Kennedy, like when it comes to the West, like he don't get talked about amongst the lines of the Geechee Gottis, the Rummanitties, the Danny Myers, the Daylights. We don't talk about Emerson like that though. I just
But
feel
we
like
should, and he's one of the best writers that I've ever
underrated.
known. For
Yeah,
sure.
very underrated too. I like
Easily one of the
XL.
best writers in battle rap.
I like XL though, but Emerson, when he gets on these cards though, he makes the best out of it. I'm taking Emerson Kennedy in this battle. All right, let's go to JC versus Mad Flex.
Oh man. Yo. Yo, man. Well, again, EFB, I'm betting with the house every time, man. I'm betting with the house. But Mad Flex has every ability necessary to win this battle, for sure. For sure. This is honestly is a coin flip. It's a coin flip. You know, you can't like I don't know if y'all watched Mad Flex versus Holmesy, but please check that battle out if you are a fan of battle rap, if you're a fan of bars and lyricism. Check out Mad Flex versus Holmesy. Went down in Las Vegas. JC, man, he's the Reaper, bro. JC is a Reaper. Oh man, what such a controlled pace, his pacing, his timing, his presentation is top notch. Mad Flex, one of the slickest, wittiest writers and rappers. Like his rapping ability probably don't get enough credit, but he's insane. That's great. That's a crazy battle. I'm not gonna lie. I'm betting with the house though, for sure. I got JC. Probably only because of the EFB alliance. But if I was just outside of that and I was like, I'll probably bet money on both of them. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Mad Flex, he is an underrated battle rapper. I think he don't get talked about, the culture talking about him enough. Maybe he doesn't battle enough, but Mad Flex is definitely underrated. Lyricism underrated also. I don't think he gets talked about, guys that has those big pens like that, man. JC, I can't go against JC. He hasn't lost a battle since he decided he wanted to come outside last year. He hasn't lost a battle. I mean, you could debate the Eunice battle, but JC has been on a winning streak his own. It looks like him and Verb possibly might be battling in Detroit really soon.
Yeah, I love that. I just saw that Black Mafia Battle League. Shout out to Calico, Detroit. That's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insane.
I got JC though. I'm taking JC 2-1 in this battle. I think this is gonna be debatable though, man. This is close. This is like a lyrical warfare.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. Is that it's that. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So stop sleeping on Mad Flex. And he from the West. I battle both of these gentlemen. It's like, damn, man.
If you want to hear bars, this is the battle.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, let's go to the next one, man. We got Jay the Nightwing versus Ill Will.
Oh, it's like, listen, man. So I'm going Jay. I'm going Jay, bro. Jay is getting into that realm of damn near unbeatable. Like he's getting there where it's like because the believability is there. Yes, Ill Will has the aggression, and Ill Will has all the street credit and everything. Jay the Nightwing ain't no hoe ass nigga. Like he's also a beast. You know what I'm saying? And now we're talking about rapping ability. Yeah, I got Jay. Bro. I feel like Jay probably actually gonna have some of the craziest material of this weekend. And Ill Will is in my boogeyman category. Like he's one of the guys that he can beat anybody on any weekend, especially when he's 100%. He's taking the battle serious. I know he's gonna take this one serious because he don't have a choice. He's gonna be funny, witty. He's gonna have some haymakers, some sneaky little punches. But Jay's writing is getting to a level of, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm D-writing or anything like that, but I've been writing raps my whole life. I've been putting these rhymes and words together since I was a little boy. I like the way this man's pen works and the way his mind works is I haven't seen this before. He don't sound like nobody. He's super unique. Yeah, Jay the Nightwing. 2-1 in a great battle.
If there's a battle rapper that I wanted to see more in 2025, it is Jay the Nightwing. I feel like he doesn't get appreciated enough. I don't think that people respect him out there in this culture like a name like that. Like when he gets out there, he gets busy though, man. Ill Will, he's the boogeyman for a reason, man. I'm not picking. I'm taking the boogeyman, man. If you could slay the monster, I'll give you that respect. But I just don't think you could slay that boogeyman. And the boogeyman lives, man, just like Michael Myers. I'm taking Ill Will.
Okay, you got Ill Will.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good one. So when you look at how close a lot of these matchups are, like a few of them we've said are just pure toss-ups. And we could be wrong about every one of these predictions. That's just how well matched these battles are. You know, I could say I got Capo beating Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes could beat him. You know what I'm saying? We're saying Jazz is gonna beat Hollow. Hollow might win that battle. You know what I mean? Like these battles are very close. It's competitive. And I think this is the type of card to bring back the competitive nature in battle rap back. Like we're missing that. And I don't think nobody's going to be playing in Houston, bro.
Okay. All right. Shoot, man. All right. So let's go to the next battle. The females. We got Official and Chirac.
Chirac is getting very good. He ain't beating no Official, bro. I don't see an upset. I don't see no. It was an upset. No, Official is Official, bro. Official. And she might. I think she might. She could get a perfect. She could get a perfect on Chirac. I think Chirac is gonna have some dope ass moments. But Official losing a round clear to Chirac, it could happen because I remember Chirac versus Jazz the Rapper, and I do remember Chirac getting, I believe it was the first round. She might have got Chirac got the first round versus Jazz. She choked in the second, and then Jazz just took off in the third, so Jazz got the second and third. So if Chirac can beat Jazz around, she can beat anybody around. She definitely should be getting around versus official. But in Houston, it's like that's damn near one of her second homes for real.
She
I
did.
don't see Chirac getting around, bro.
She
I'm
did.
sorry.
She did beat Shuni though, in my opinion, a couple of weeks ago on the Black um QB Black Diamond League.
Shuni punching power and official punching power is two different. It's different level because Shuni can punch. I've been in front of Shuni. You know, Shuni can punch. Shuni can angle and talk crazy to you. Official's creativity. If you go back watch Vixen versus Official, I think that was last year or 2023. That was one of the more slept on battles of that year. And Official won that battle. And Vixen, you know, Vixen is she beats twerk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, so here's why I think Chirac is gonna win this battle because
nigga, listen, I'm damn near debating if she can even get around. So you're saying she can win two? She can win 2 rounds?
Yeah, I think she can.
In Houston.
I think she can. I think you sleeping on Chirac right
I'm
now.
not sleeping. I done seen her live like 6 times, bro. I know her power level. It's like Dragon Ball shit. I can see what level she at. Then I look at Official and I see her level go way up here. It's not gonna go how you think this gonna go. But you entitled to your opinion. I said what I said. I gotta respect your call.
Chirac has to win against some giants, though, man. She wins against KC. She win against Shuni. She win against Jazz. She win. She win against.
Wow, but yeah, she's got the experience.
C3. She went against.
Got the experience versus monsters. She has the experience versus monsters. I would like to take a closer look at her record versus all of them.
Oh, come on, Daddy.
Because just because you battle the monsters don't mean you was winning these battles. It don't automatically mean you was winning all these battles. You just do good everybody, and she's gonna go crazy in Houston. She's going to go crazy versus Official, but her winning 2 rounds versus Official, I don't see it happening.
Okay, here's another reason why, and rest in peace to her I think her mom or dad that passed away. I
believe it might have been her mom, if I'm not mistaken.
Passed away last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago.
Rest in peace to her mother.
Yeah, rest in peace to her mom. For some reason, I just feel like it's still gonna have an effect on her because you lost your mom though, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. However, that could also be the reason she goes crazy. It's like there's got to be a lot of emotions there, and I'm quite sure her mom would want her to go crazy in this battle. Like if she go in there and start her round, let's have a moment of silence for my mom, blah blah blah. She finna go crazy. Like I feel like that could be the fuel that she would need for sure.
We got
you're looking at it like because that happened, that would probably drain her, and she ain't there for the battle.
I don't think she's mentally there in the battle, though. I think she's gonna do the battle, of course, but I don't think she's gonna be all in focus, though.
Well, what we gonna see. Because I mean, you don't know how somebody react with the passing of a loved one, especially your mom, especially your mother. A lot of people hold their mom as sacred to them. You know, us daddies we ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My daddy died. Okay, let's go play Madden. But your mom dies, and it's like the whole world stops for you. So
and I understand everybody grieves differently, though. So
true.
I hope she gives it her all, though. But I got Chirac in this battle. You got the Kardashians all on the same card. You got the EFB all on the same card. This is gonna be history right here, though, man.
That's crazy. I never even looked at it like that. I ain't even think about that part.
Like all right, let's go.
You got the Kardashians. It's crazy. You got Quest and Marv on the fucking card. Like
let's go to this battle. And I want to go first when I talk about this battle, with all due respect. We got some guy named Danny Myers against Quest McCody, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So you can call it what you want. You can call me biased or anything. Um, this is one thing. I look at that. I look at Danny Myers like Tom Brady, man. Not only that, I think that he's Mount Rushmore. Not only I think that I feel like Danny is the greatest battle rapper of all time when it's all said and done. I just feel like one thing I don't do, I don't bet against Danny Myers. I don't pick against him. It's just for me, it's like betting against Danny Myers is betting against Tom Brady. That's the way I view it. I just feel like I don't know what Quest McCody is better than at Danny Myers at. I don't know. If anybody could tell me what is Quest McCody better at than Danny Myers, I'll cash app you right now if you could tell me that. I just don't know. What is it? Is it angles? Is it punching? Is it rebuttals? Is it haymakers? Is it moments? Is it a better pen? What is it? Like I don't know. And with that being said, I got Danny Myers winning this battle. I'm gonna say 2-1 clear, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's a gentleman's 30. Um, I think Quest is definitely good enough to win one round. But I think a lot of people is taking Danny in this battle though. Like with a lot of people's, I seen a lot of people's predictions. They said Danny 2-1. Um,
Yeah. I agree with you. Not when I did my face-off request, I asked him like, "What exactly is it that you are better than me in?" And he was like, "I rap better." And I was like, "What?" Not even being a narcissist or anything like that. I don't feel like Quest beats me in any category, like in battle rap at least. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure, he does have the ability to win a round. I'm definitely not giving him a round. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be competitive, and I do think it might be even more competitive than people give it credit for. Because every time I talk to somebody about the battle, they like, oh, Quest don't battle enough. He is so you've been in there with every type of different monster, and I'm like, listen, man, they want bars on this card. They want bars. Y'all want bars. Y'all want unique punches, unique shit that ain't been said before. And I told them I'm not going in there with nothing you ever heard before. Definitely not no Marv 1 bars, not mentioning Marv, no question, map quest, and all that shit people be doing. I'm the bar guy for a reason. And so I'm able to
so wait a
almost
minute.
handicap myself where it's like I got these things I could say about you, but I'm not gonna use them. I want to beat you
So
fair and
basically,
square.
you saying
It's
I
bar
could.
for bar.
You saying I could beat you so bad I don't even need to use Marv one.
No,
That's
you
what.
don't need that. But you don't need that. I feel like with because I think me and Quest are both respected as rappers. We're respected as lyricists. So for me to try to take that approach, that angle, and besides, he's hurt. It's almost like when people hit me with Vicky bars or kids and things of that nature. It don't have an effect on me. You're wasted. I feel like you're wasting material. It don't affect me. You're not winning the battle because you brought up some personal shit. That don't work. Yes, there's clever ways you can bring up question Marvin, but I didn't want to make this a battle of Danny Myers versus Quest and Marv. I want this to be Danny versus Quest. So I'm not even using the crutch of I can bring up Marvin. I already battled Marv already. I don't got nothing to say to him. Everything I'm saying on Sunday is for Quest. And yeah, I definitely am going to win a battle for sure. Bar after bar, relentless punching, rebuttals, whatever y'all want. The energy, the performance, like y'all know what I do. It's the GOAT. It is what it is. Tom Brady shit. There we go. Next battle. I don't got nothing else to say about that.
All right, man. Let's go to the next battle. We got a Chilla Jones versus Averb.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Verb is in my top 6 favorite of all time. Verb is Verb, bro. Chilla ain't. I don't think Chilla finna lose on his own card, bro. Like this is Chilla card. Like I don't think he finna lose on his card.
That's
Man.
Averb though, man. Like what?
Verb. And then when he say 2-minute rounds, stay book me. I don't know. Is that one of the main events, or is this not co-main event? Right? Is this co-main event on day 2?
Yeah, I think it's co-main event.
Well, okay, so they probably do 3-minute rounds. Chilla, my boy, man. Verb, my boy, man. All right. I mean, when they first announced it, I didn't have like a clear winner, but I feel like Chilla not gonna lose on his card. It's hard, man. I rarely pick against Verb. I rarely pick against Verb, man.
Are you really on here betting against Averb right now?
I gotta go with Chilla, man.
Wow.
Gotta go with Chilla for once, man. I mean, Chilla. We acting like Chilla ain't one of the coldest pins the history of battle rap. Like this man single-handedly reinvented or revamped the scheme and made everybody start. Even me, I never schemed one time in my life until I saw Chilla going crazy with it. Then I said, let me add that to my shit. And I still don't be scheming like that for real, but Chilla, I credit my scheming from Chilla. Verb is one of the best lyricists, best rappers in the fucking world, man. This dude is amazing. Who can be more effective in those rounds, 3 rounds, man? Who I don't, because this another one of those toss-up battles, to be honest. I think Chilla just got a little more incentive to win the battle than Verb. Like, you don't put like if you're chilling, you help Kenny and the team put together this card, and then you get Verb, a battle that I've been asking for 8 years. You finally get this battle, and then you go on your card and lose to Verb. Not saying it's impossible, because anybody can lose any battle on any given day. But I just feel like that drive there gives Chilla more incentive to win this battle.
This is the only guy right now that has a win against Loaded Lux and Murder Mook, the guy that passed the torch to you. I am not betting against Averb, man. Are you kidding me? I don't care where it's at. I don't care if it's in Florida or in your backyard. I am taking Averb. Averb is just one of the best writers in the game. Lyricism.
Right.
His resume speaks for itself. When he hits you with that Showtime, man, I think it's just different though, man. That's like the Showtime is like a damn cheat code, man. That's cheating right there. What Verbs do.
And I even said that one of them have to have a Showtime Apollo, but a Showtime at the Apollo bar. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because it's there. The bar is there for one of them or both. They both might say like brought Showtime to the Apollo. Like, I don't know how they're gonna put it, but there's a bar right there.
Mm-hmm.
I might have one myself. Who knows?
Okay. All right, man. So that's gonna be a crazy one though, man. All right, co-main event, man. We got Real Sick versus Ilmac.
Real Sick has got also, and he's getting closer and closer to boogeyman status. He's not been losing. I think after that K-Shine battle, he really turned into something else. You know what I'm saying? He already was the high level, but I think he learned some lessons from that K-Shine battle, and it has ever since been on like a killing spree. You know what I'm saying? Ilmac definitely got his work cut out for him. Ilmac is obviously a legend, one of my favorite battle rappers. Real sick ain't he just don't be losing, man. I do want to see vintage Ilmac for this battle. This might be battle of the night. It could be battle of the year contender for sure. For sure. I'm going Ilmac. I'm going Ilmac, man.
I'm going real sick in this battle though, man.
Oh, Hadouken!
So Ilmac, he stated this last year. He said there was two battles that he really wanted to do that'll make him like really right for you. And one of them was Danny Myers, and the other one was Real Sick. And obviously, he ended up getting Real Sick on this battle. Real Sick has not lost a battle in quite some time since that K Shine battle. Like I feel like he's really invented himself. Um, he these are two great writers, man. Great lyricism. You want to hear bars? I mentioned about the Bad Flex and JC. Here's another battle, man, that you're gonna hear bars from. I think this is gonna be a debatable battle, though. I think Real Sick is my favorite to win this battle, though. I'm taking Real Sick to win this battle.
Real sick
It,
don't hasn't really lost. But at the same time, I don't see him just going in there and walking over Ilmac. If he does, it's like it just would be a testament of how good he's become and how much better he can be. Like he's getting into the boogeyman level of battle rap, and that's scary as hell. However, I feel like Ilmac is. I feel like he want to remind people of why he is a legend and revered the way he is. I feel like he's gonna do that this Sunday. I got
I,
Ilmac 2-1 in nearly a classic. This could be a classic. And I
right.
didn't call none of these other battles a classic. Despite you got the firepower with Mad Flex and JC, you got Chilla and Verb, you got A Ward and Twerk, which also could be a classic. But I feel like this one has classic potential on it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to the main event now. This is what we all been waiting for.
Ah,
Daylight,
man.
Rum Nitty.
You
What's
know,
up?
I'm sparring with Nitty and Daylight yesterday. And I can't. Obviously, I can't say anything here, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But that Daylight is my number one favorite battle rapper. Rum Nitty is my number two favorite battle rapper. I've been asking for this battle for a long time, just for the competitive nature of two of the best writers of all time. Also, two of my West Coast brethren. So it's like this is my probably one of my personal dream battles, and I just don't never be having nobody beating Daylight, bro. Despite, and I'm close with both of them. I think Nitty is going to give you some bars and day flips and schemes and crazy punches that you never heard before. But I also feel like Daylight is gonna give you so much layered material. Is becomes overwhelming, I believe, at a point. And his rapping ability, Daylight's rapping style is like my favorite style in battle rap. So I got Daylight winning this battle 2-1.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm taking Nitty in this battle, though, man.
Oh,
I think
shit,
that
honey, boom.
I think the punches, the moments, the haymakers that Nitty's gonna have during, especially being live at the event, I
Yeah,
think
yeah, 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 yeah.
it's gonna gravitate to the crowd a little bit more. I think there's
Oh,
gonna be
that's true.
I think there's gonna be some bars that it's gonna be go over people's heads though,
Sure.
because Daylight, he be having some. He's like Lux. He be having some shit that goes over people's heads, and then you got to go back and actually rewatch it. I think during the rewatch, Daylight may possibly
Yeah, for sure.
may
And
have won that
that's a
battle.
fair. No, that's fair. Like that's a no,
I
like this is a fair assessment. I feel like yeah,
and
live
I
men do have a
yeah.
chance.
Yeah, I think at that moment of time, Nitty will probably win that battle though,
In
man.
the building, yeah, he could win for sure. Nitty could beat anybody. Then I think, but also on the playback, yeah, I feel like you're just gonna find more gems within Daylight's material on the playback. How effective can
Man,
Daylight be live? Man, you
it's
seen him
just
versus Rock. You seen him versus Rock. I think that was yeah. I know he battled King Bao uh after that, but that
man,
Rock performance it was like an all
just
time
that
showing.
it's just the creativity of Nitty, man, and it's just like you hear things that we wouldn't never hear people say against Daylight,
Only Nitty could come up with that type of
and
shit for sure.
the way he punches though, man. But if Daylight loses his battle, I don't think people ever want to see that Lux battle. But if Daylight wins, I think the chirps of that Lux battle is going to be talking about more, and I think it's going to actually get booked if Daylight ends up beating Nitty. I
I
think
don't
it's
even
gonna.
think he has to win. I think even if he don't win, I feel like whatever he's about to do in this battle is gonna make people say, okay, your next opponent gotta be Lux. You know what I'm saying? So
I think when this is said and done, I think this battle is going to be bigger than Lux versus Nitty. I think it could be that special.
this might be. Do you see this being a classic?
No, yeah, I think this will be a classic though because both of these guys are a lot of people's favorites. People anticipated for these guys to battle, and just the way these guys perform and the way they rap, the way they deliver, man. I think it can be something special, and it's gonna be a classic. I haven't said classic battle in a while. This is one of the ones though. It's gonna be a classic though, and this battle has a lot of people coming outside, so I like
This is
Nitty.
special. I'm just happy to be even a part of the card and be a part of the history. These are my two brothers, my number one and my number two. So I mean, I'm
So
in dream world right now. I'm getting ready to pack my bags now and get on this Houston flight, man. And I got my own work to do. Despite me being in fan mode, I still have a job to do with Quest for Cody. And of course, all my homeboys, homegirls, I'm like cool with everybody on this whole card. Like I battled most of them. Like this is gonna be phenomenal. I think this event might go down like in history, especially if everybody. I don't think people have to like overachieve. I think if everybody just does their normal 1-2, if everybody just does their normal level, this will be an all-time classic card. But of course, you're gonna have some people that may exceed expectations.
what give me a couple battles from both of these days that are you looking forward to see the most, like as of right now?
Obviously, Daylight and Nitty is the one everybody wants to see. That Chilla and Verb make JC and Mad Flex. You know, I definitely want to see Hansel and Ace Amin, man. Unison Pass. Like I like JC. Oh man, listen,
Well,
it's not too many that I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see every battle on both days. Like, so, and I'm going to be at both battles. I'm gonna be
well,
I battle on day 2, but I'll be there day 1 as a fan watching these battles and soaking up the vibe of the crowd and the vibe, man. You know, charging me up for my Sunday battle. So let me
um,
ask you this: what special move is going to go the craziest this weekend? Will it be the parallel universe? Will it be the Showtime? Will it be the strapped in? Will it be? Let me see what who else got the special move? Ace Amin got the holy shit. I don't know, man. What special move is finna go the craziest this
the special move. Um,
Verb get into that Showtime mode, bro, and it's like, damn. You know, then when you get to the,
I think it's gonna be a tie. I think
you
it's
get,
gonna be a tie between. These are my top three. I feel like
that's
the
strapped in. Oh shit.
I think the three that's gonna be the special move that's gonna make the culture go crazy. I think it's gonna be Geechee Gotti. Use a bitch.
Oh, he goes into the use a bitch moment.
And then I do think that Averb Showtime, I think that's gonna go crazy though. I think if Averb just sets the tone and does it in the first round, I think it's gonna shut the building down, man. And then obviously your parallel universe, man. Everybody in the culture uses it.
Yeah, for sure.
You do a parallel universe at a big event like this,
Yeah, I got a crazy one.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
man.
sure. I'm definitely bringing a parallel universe to Houston. You know, this shit
What
is
about
crazy.
you?
I can say my parallel universe is pretty is one of my favorites in a long time. But I do that strapped in and I feel like the Showtime might be special, man. But Twerk, when Twerk does this, that big, I'm strapped in. When he do that, the whole crowd go crazy. He be breaking the building. I think he breaks the building. I think I might even go with Twerk. I might go with Twerk. I'm not even going to give it to myself. I think it's going to be Twerk strapped in, followed by my parallel universe. Then we'll go to Verb Showtime. That's
I
my
mean,
prediction, but I don't
I,
know. But I feel like
I
all these special moves are going to shake the building this weekend.
I'm not gonna say what's our battle of the night because there's a lot of battles could be battle of the night, but I'm just gonna go straight to give me your top three performers of the weekend.
Twerk, obviously, you got to go with Twerk. Like it's, I might even go Jazz in there. I might go Jazz, and so Twerk, Jazz. I would like to see a great performance from I'm not necessarily sure how performance heavy Nitty and Daylight plan on being. I'm going to perform at a high level at all time. Like y'all get pure electricity from me, so I want to put myself in there for sure. But I nah, man, Twerk and Jazz is the ones that I see really as far as like overall performance wise, they gonna go crazy.
Um, I think outside of you, obviously, but I think Nitty, Twerk, and Jazz also. I think those are gonna be the top performers of this weekend.
Yeah, man. So yeah, well that's it, man.
Yeah, let's wrap things up, man.
Yeah, but listen, man, it's Danny
Long
Mize, the bar
prediction.
guy, man. NBS Universe, man. Follow me on Twitter, Metaphor Messiah. Follow me on Instagram at Danny the Bar Guy. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Danny the Bar Guy. Subscribe to NBS Central. Follow Keo and I Hate Keo on Twitter. And follow the NBS Universe page, man. It's a lot more content on the way. And yeah, we finna get ready for this historic weekend. So I'm on my way over there now.
Best of luck to you, man. Until then, this is MBS Universe. We'll see you guys next
Peace.
time.